Welcome everyone, RS Games here, and as you can tell by the thumbnail, this is something different. I've been kind of talking about it here in the past few episodes. This is going to be Used Truck Friday. Now, this profile might seem somewhat the same, and it is. It's the same profile we're using for the Owner-Operator series. I had a suggestion to do Used Truck Fridays, and that's what we're going to do. And the reason why we are using this profile, the one that we did our Owner-Operator series on, is because tomorrow, if you're watching this on Friday, the 9th of February, tomorrow we are starting over in the Owner-Op series. There's a brand new, well, it's not brand new, but it's the same mod maker that made the Realistic Economy mod we're using for what this profile has. Essentially, it's a new harder core version of the mod. It's a lot more grindy. So we're switching this profile over to Used Truck Fridays. So every Friday we are going to try to have a new used truck. We're going to switch it up every week. I think we can do it. It should be not a problem. If I do run into an issue, I will get rid of the GDC Realistic Economy mod. I know it's kind of sad to see because we've put a lot of work into this profile, trying to make it the best owner-operator thing we can. I've made a lot of mistakes along the way, so I'm going to get a fresh start. I'm going to make it even harder on myself, and I think it'll be interesting. So this is going to be Used Truck Friday. That's all I got to say. Every Friday, new used truck. We're going to go on the used truck dealer. I'll do it in between episodes, and hopefully every Friday we'll have a different used truck. Sometimes we might have to double it up a little bit, just because the money might be a little tight, but I'm gonna try my best. All right, so today we got a $1,400 trip, about 320 some miles long. We are still currently in the Peterbilt that we were using in the Owner-Op series, because you know what, this is the truck we're finishing that series. Well, finishing that part of the series off with, and we're gonna start out with this one. And just so happened, the same place we just picked this load up from. I do believe that it was either like the first or second load we ever hauled in the start of the Owner-Operator series. So it was kind of funny to kind of see an end of an era, or like the start of an era and the end of an era come together. But I don't really want to call the Owner-Operator series an end of an era because we are restarting. We're getting a fresh start tomorrow morning. It should be fun. It's going to be a lot more challenging. If you guys haven't looked it up, look up the GDC Realistic Economy beta. Hardcore beta, maybe. I'm not exactly sure what the mod's called. It's not full released yet. I was going to wait until it was full released, but I want to dive into that mod. It looks awesome, and I want to give input to the mod maker because they are looking for feedback. Is it too challenging? Because they want it to be extremely difficult, but they don't want it to be... I mean, they almost want it to be impossible, but not quite impossible. They want you to be able to succeed. So we're going to check it out. Oh, this is a slow moving area right through here. And we're starting early morning, so we should get a decent end of the day. We got $1,500 in the bank account. And maybe even by the end of today's episode, we'll buy a new truck for next Thursday, or next Friday. Thursday. All my videos are getting mixed. One thing, guys, I want to ask from you is if you have not done so already, hit that subscribe button down below. And while you're there, smash that like button, because that does help the channel grow tremendously. I really appreciate all your guys' support you guys have given me over the past, I think, like, what are we at it, like 8-9 months now. It's been crazy how much this channel is growing, and it's all thanks to you guys. I wouldn't be as far as I am without you, but we got an insane sub goal by the end of the year for 5,000 subs. I want to see if we can hit that, but I can't do that without you, so I'm on my knees begging, please hit that subscribe button at least if you enjoy the content here. I know I'm not the most entertaining YouTuber or the greatest YouTuber of all time, but I'm striving to be better and better every episode. I'm trying to come up with new ideas. The ideas are starting to flow more. There for a while, I was kind of in a rut, like, what do I make a video on today, you know? But now the ideas are starting to flow again. Some of my ideas have came from you guys. Hey, like, the FS22 multiplayer challenge. One of the subscribers reached out and said, hey, would you want to play FS22 multiplayer? And I'm like, yeah, sure, that'd be great. Then I'm like, well, I don't want it to just be FS22 multiplayer. How can we make it into something greater than that? And okay, let's do an FS22 multiplayer challenge where we battle head to head. That's one of my ideas. And we're putting it down on paper. We're getting it. We made a video on it, and it's gonna be great. So that's one thing I strive to do as a YouTuber, is to try to keep the ideas fresh and flowing, so that way you guys have something new. I mean, we are all every day. We're on the daily upload thing. Eventually, we might slow down. We'll see where the middle of the year takes us. We might cut back a little bit, go down to like 4 days a week, and so hopefully we can maybe make some better quality episodes for you all to watch. That's my goal. I mean, it's not my goal to like stop making YouTube videos, but if I can say tone it back a few videos a week and pump out a higher quality, then you know what? Sometimes quantity over quality isn't better than quality over quantity, is, if you know what I mean. All right, so we're gonna get out here on the freeway, get this thing race mode ready. It's not a terribly long trip today, and this load for the realistic economy mod that's in this profile is actually really well paying. Almost $1,500 for this load today. Should hopefully help us buy that next used truck. I don't know what we're gonna get. Every week it's gonna be something different. We might only be able to afford a 1-star truck, and we get to sit and deal with the problems of a 1-star rated truck on the used truck market. You never know what we're gonna get. So this is where this series could get very interesting. Obviously, we know this truck. I've used it a few times in my episodes. We got this thing. It says visit service. I've repaired this truck. I think there's just some permanent wear on it that's causing this at this point. It's in good shape. I mean, this truck is fine. It runs smooth. It doesn't shut off on me. It pulls everything I've asked it to do. So, I mean, I can't complain about this one. But now we might get into a 1-star truck next, if that's all we can afford, and it's going to shut down on us every 5 minutes. I really hope that doesn't happen, because that would maybe make my head hurt a little bit. But you never know. And my driving might be a little rougher in this one. We're trying to save the good driving for Trucking Thursdays and the new Owner Op series. There's a lot of road construction going on here. Oh, we probably should slow down a little bit. I don't want to try to get a ticket either. That's another goal, because tickets are mean to me in this game, and I don't make as much progress as I want to. Easy. This curve's a little sharp. This truck just lost all of its momentum. Sometimes I like to take these curves a little faster than I probably should. I'm getting better at it. I'm trying not to go super crazy into them and roll the truck or something like that. I've done that a lot in the past. Not since I've been doing YouTube. YouTube has definitely helped my driving for the better in this game. I used to be really rough. I mean, I only blow through detours really. As you've seen just a few minutes ago, I passed on the right side. I used to do that all the time in this game. Like, if there was a slow guy, pass on the right side. If I couldn't pass, like, that was an alternate lane to me. But now I've toned it back a little bit. I've gotten a little more realistic in my playing. I'm going to try to make this new Owner Op series as realistic as possible. I've got kind of a storyline mapped out for it for the start anyways. And I'll keep working on it as we go. Rolling by Tulsa here. Tulsa University. It's kind of a nice building. I really want to go to one of these Route 66 bars or something. Sounds like fun. Do I have to take this exit? No, but I probably should get over, because I'm going to have to take one soon here, it looks like. I've been through this area so many times now. I got to find out the perfect starting spot for our new series, too. I'm thinking kind of like Montana or Wyoming. That might be fun. But California might actually be the best. I'm going to see where there's a lot of cities close by, because you got to do a lot of quick jobs with that new mod before you can get up to the point of purchasing your own truck, which is adding a whole new thing. I haven't done quick jobs in this game in forever. Like, when I start a new profile, you do like the first one, and normally I'm off to the races with something and got a truck. Within the first, hour of playing, I've got my own truck. This new mod, it's gonna take us a while. It's gonna take a few episodes before we can get into our own rig and start making some bigger money. But we'll find out all about that in tomorrow's episode. All right. I need to try to keep it in my lane here. I'm struggling with that. It's late at night where I'm at right now recording this, and sometimes my driving does get affected by that. Unfortunately, I'm just holding. I'm also trying to multitask too. All right, I'm focused again. Focused. Keep my focus on the road. See, that is distracted driving at its finest. Look at that. We were like all over the road there. That is why, folks, you should always be paying attention to what's in front of you, not what's in your lap, not what's next to you. Pay attention to the road. Look a long ways ahead, because you can always see what's up ahead. If you look right in front of your hood, something could jump out at you and you ain't even gonna know about it. Oh, come on, bump that speed limit up a little bit more than that. 65? This truck likes to sing at 70. All right, we're gonna set the cruise at 70 miles an hour so I don't go super crazy here today. We don't need to win the race. We want to at least take second, but we don't need to win it. All right, brake lights. I don't like brake lights. Why is traffic backed up? It's not like a congestion area here. Like, what's going on? I mean, maybe there's really nothing here. Why are we slowing down? I tell you what, the AI traffic in this game, it definitely does have a mind of its own. It's true AI fashion. It doesn't know what to think, I don't think. Oh, vehicle malfunction? I was just saying how this truck never does that, and now it's doing it. Time for a new one. Good thing by the end of this episode, we should have a different one. It's time to see her go. It's got 428,000 miles on this thing. Oh, what? Why is it? What? See, you talk about how good something's been, and then it starts failing. That's when you tap the dash and say, good girl, and then hopefully she straightens up, right? Or the truck. I'm talking about the truck here. That's the hope anyways. Can I drive from the back seat? No, I can't. Our back seat, the sleeper area. That'd be cool. Get some pogo sticks. Should have lowered my seat all the way down and feel like a real trucker. Ah, man, a train? Really? I'm surprised we haven't ran into any red lights yet. We probably have, and I probably avoided them. We are hauling flammable material today, though, so we should probably not play chicken with a train. I think that's the recommended thing. I hate this horn. Man, nothing's ever going to compare to that Freightliner Cascadia horn that we had. That thing was the loudest, deepest, coolest sounding horn I've ever had on a truck in American Truck Simulator. And I wish I knew why. If it was a mod or something, I want it back. I want to add it to every one of my trucks because it sounded like a true air horn. I mean, that kind of does. I don't know. This one almost sounds more like a electronic air horn, kinda. I don't know. All right, enough tooting my horn today. We only gotta toot it if if there's bad traffic or something. You know, if they do something bad, then you gotta blow the horn at them to make sure they know it. Can't let them get by. I don't even know where I'm going today. I think I'm going towards like Wichita or no, it's definitely not Wichita because I'd have to be turning here. I think it's up by Topeka. I think. That sounds right. I don't know if it is right, but it sounds right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Man, I know there's a state trooper there, but this is a passing zone. I can legally pass him here, right? That guy ain't gonna say nothing, is he? Nah, he's just like, I'm chilling. It's early morning. I'm having my coffee. I don't feel like pulling you over today. Good thing, because he'd probably have to throw the book at me for my truck not being in technical service state. That's okay. You don't have to have all your lights working. Your brakes don't have to be in perfect condition. Yeah, that's not important, guys. We're running used trucks. You can't have all the lush features of a used truck. Oh, but he got pulled over. He's having a bad day. Oh man, those plows get you sometimes. I've hauled enough of them, I tell you. Gotta make sure they're chained down all the way. You don't want to be losing them off the back of that trailer. Some nice, beautiful scenery here in Kansas, though. Nice, lush green fields. Just a couple weeks ago, we had snow on them. The power of mods in a game, I swear. Got some cows out in the field. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to get rid of the winter mod. Is the scenery in ATS is so beautiful. I mean, for a video game, what you get to see when you're driving is pretty awesome. You can't beat it. Oh, I've always wanted a Volvo. Can I tell you guys something? Back in the day when I used to play ETS 2, like before ATS was even out, or I mean, it may have been thought of, there was a Volvo VNL mod, and I ran the heck out of that thing in that game. It was American style, obviously. So I was an American truck driving through Europe and all over there. It was interesting. And it really used to mess me up too, because I'd get into some of those countries where they drive on the opposite side of the road, and this is going to be an accident. Wait for it. Oh, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. They avoided it. Oh, there's a Freightliner. 2 Freightliners. Oh, I don't know what my thing is with them Freightliners, but man, they are a nice truck. Look at that thing. All right, man. Are you going to go, or are you just going to let everyone else go? I got my answer. Oh! I didn't see him in my mirrors. I apologize, officer. You were nowhere to be seen in my mirrors. You should know that you're supposed to keep your distance from a trucker. Well, good thing he has a push bar on the front of his car. It didn't hurt too bad. But that ticket kind of hurt. That hurt, man. I didn't really want the ticket. It was an honest mistake. It happens. I think I've gotten more tickets in this series than I've ever gotten in American Truck, and this is the one. Well, not this series. This is a brand new series. But in the Owner Op series, I think I got more tickets in that thing than I've ever gotten in American Truck. And that's like the one time I've tried to drive legit, be good, not get tickets. I think the worse I drive, the more I speed, the less tickets I get. It doesn't make a lot of sense. I think the ticket system's broke in this game. And I got the fine mod in so that they only give me a ticket if they see me do it. Which is kind of nice, because 2 o'clock in the morning when you're driving through an American Truck, you can blow through a red light and they ain't going to say nothing because there's no one around. I mean, is that my dirty little secret on how I set up some of my episodes? Maybe. It's kind of funny, okay? I've always wondered, like, how YouTubers Like before I started doing YouTube, like how do they do all this stuff to get set up for an episode? And then I started doing YouTube and I started picking up on some ways to do it. And then it's like, that's the same way that all these other big YouTubers do this stuff. Like they mess with some settings or something to get it, and then when the episode comes, they change it back. Obviously, this series I haven't messed with, or like the Owner Op series, I never messed with anything. But like Farming Simulator, I'll turn on Super Strength or something to get something done when I'm not recording, so that way it looks legit. But I could speed up the process a little bit. I don't know. Maybe I just let you guys in on a big secret. Pump the brakes so we don't have any pressure. At least they don't lock up, but we don't have any brakes. I wonder if that causes anything in this game. Like if I'm gonna test that. The brakes still work good. Like if you bled off all your pressure, do you lose your brakes or do they like lock up? Nope, they don't. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Alright, truck. This thing builds up air pressure fast too. Man, by the time we climbed to the top of that on-ramp, we're already back full. What town am I going to? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I didn't pay much attention to that. I was more like amped up to start this new series as Used Truck Friday. I just kind of seen a load and I'm like, yeah, that one will work. Perfect. Let's go for it. And I didn't think about anything else other than that. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes it's kind of like, hey, look, a squirrel. I hope we get a good deal on our truck that we got right now so we can sell it and get something even nicer for next episode. I don't know, this thing's been a good truck though. Even though it's got its quirks. It's a good rig. It's like the perfect over the road truck. It's got everything you need and nothing that you don't. It's not all shiny and everything. You don't have to polish it every day. Just run it through the truck wash every once in a while and keep it looking somewhat nice. Get that red to shine out a little bit. Yeah, it's a good truck. It's gonna be sad to see it go. But the series have changed. So now it's happy to see it go. I wish I could actually put 428,000 miles on in a truck in this game. Like the Trucking Thursday series, I bet we could hit 100,000 miles before that series is over. Because that series has still got a lot of life left in it. I mean, we got a lot to do yet. And that truck is racking up the miles every episode I make. Even though it went from a 389 to a 389 to a 379 now. I don't know. I kind of like them 379s more than the 389s. I hope we get a Volvo. I've never bought a Volvo in the game since they've added them. I kind of want to try it out. Oh, why are we malfunctioning? It's because I talked bad about this truck. I talked about getting rid of it. Now it's going to cause issues. That's just the game we play here. Alright, we're going to merge over. Alright, we'll actually wait for this light, I think. Oh, I'm going to smack right into the back end of that guy. I didn't get a ticket for it. That's good. And he's just going to run it. And he's just like, nope, I'm not sitting in front of that truck anymore. I think that's the first time I've ever seen a car pulling a side-by-side in this game. That's kind of cool. Ooh, is that a Freightliner? that a Freightliner? Oh, or is that a Western Star? I don't know. I can't tell. They all look the same from the back. Beep beep. Is this the same car? No, it's the white car, isn't it? I literally just ran into a car and now I forgot which car it was. What in the world? Yeah, it doesn't matter with the air brakes. They work no matter what. Are you really bringing this to a rail yard? I mean, what are they gonna put this? Must be actual gasoline. I thought it was like propane or something. Propane money. All right, we gotta play by their games. We gotta go through their security check. Check it out. There's no one even here. You can't call yourself a security check if no one's here. Do I have to like put my credentials in saying that I'm allowed to deliver here or something? All right. We're going to get an easy spot to deliver today, or is it going to make it challenging on me? Probably going to be challenging. My truck won't turn. There it goes. I don't know. I think my stretch 379 has a better turning radius than this thing does, which is kind of bizarre. Yeah, that's going to be like next to impossible for me to do. You guys have like a yard truck? There's one right there. Why can't you just let me drop my trailer and then... Oh, there's one even closer. You put another obstacle in my way. Alright, I'm not even going to attempt this with my mirrors. Because there is no way I'm backing in there with my mirrors. To all you truckers in real life that do this on a daily basis, props to you, because I can back up a trailer, no problem. But if you made me put a trailer in between these two trailers, yeah, there's definitely going to be some scrapage action that's going to happen. All right, fish it in there. Oh, if the truck would turn back on itself, you know. I think we got it. I think we got it. We can do this. One more straighten out. We'll have it perfect then. Yeah, I couldn't ask for nothing better myself. Oh, we did it. We did it. We did it. Yay. All right. We're going to be looking at a new truck here in just one moment. All right, so let's get in here and look at used trucks. Oh, we got to sell ours first. Duh. Truck manager. Peterbilt 579. Goodbye. 33 grand is all you're giving me for it? Okay. All right, what if I take out a small banknote and get that international? Or that Mac Anthem. That's 45 grand. What else we got? Ooh, we got a W9 for 47. We got a Western Star for 56. There's the Volvo I've always wanted. Actually, I've always wanted one of these bad boys. P680. What else we got? Anything good? That's a nice Volvo right there. That's a nice Peterbilt too. Another nice W9. I don't know. I think we should maybe go for I don't know. Let's see if we can take out any loans. Oh, we can take out 100,000. Let's take out $20,000 in loans here. And see what we can do with that. We got $56,000. I feel like I should go for this W9. This one's got less miles on it. That's all of our money, though, for that Western Star. I don't know. I've never used a Western Star in the game either. But, I'm going for it. I like that W9 and I want that Volvo, but I want this thing. Alright, let's check it out. Alright, new used Western Star. Let's see if it's the greatest thing ever or the worst thing ever. I don't know. Maybe. And at the start of the next episode, we will bring it to the shop and see what's all wrong with this thing. I mean, the interior looks pretty nice, actually. Like, I could rock this. We gotta check engine light on. That's never good. Dash works great. It's got 6,362 hours on the engine, 256,000 miles. What would they give us if we sold this truck? 49,000. Wow, we took a big hit on that. Well, we got it now anyways. This thing actually kind of looks cool. I kind of like this thing. It's like a cool little day cab. Alright guys, that's going to be the end of today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy this new series. I think it's going to be pretty fun. But I'll catch y'all next time. Bye-bye.